Hey guys, there's plenty of tenders and stuff out there that you can use. Me and my buddy Kevin's fixing to start a little campfire and cook us a little something. You see him there? Fixing to get that fire going, and we showed the kids. Again, we show them about every time we come down here how to find wood to get a fire started and all, and get them to get some little twigs together. That way I can throw the bird's nest from the ferro fire that I'm fixing to start. Get it started, and then we got some that's a little bit bigger. Then we got our logs and for our fuel or whatnot. But it's a little wet out here today, so I can't get out here and just pick anything up. But what I have is dry grass. I always carry lint, and I got some little cotton pads with wax and petroleum jelly on them. Break that up, put it in there. But as you can see, I also got some fat wood right there. I have some fat wood shavings inside this little cigar tube here. Fat wood, punk wood, little chaga there, and a little bit of cedar shavings in this bag here. And I have store-bought cedar shavings there. This one here is cedar bark, actually. Of course, it's a lot easier to start a fire with a match or a lighter, which I have nothing against at all, by no means. Whatever's the easiest and the best, definitely do it. But my favorite fire starting method is definitely ferro, from magnesium bar or whatnot, because they're already available at all the stores and everything. That's why I collect up so many. And then it's definitely flint and steel. Bow drill I'm working on now, but I'm starting from scratch. I don't want to just buy one and get that false set of achievement right there. I want to make it myself, and that way I'll know myself how to make one and everything else all the way up. But I don't like false achievement. I like to accomplish things myself. But out of all these fire methods and stuff, I want to start this one ferro because, like I said, it's my favorite. It's easy and it's already available and everything. I'm gonna get my ferro out and we'll get ready and go to town with it. I have many fire kits from friends and ones I've made myself, and ferros and all. And this one here is definitely the one from my buddy Bacon that he made me a while back. I've done a video on this before. I love this little thing. It's got me a little 01 tool steel striker in it, packed with fat wood, and he made an Altoids tin out of belt carry for a belt carry or whatnot. You can see he rhino lined it, Kydexed it, and put nylon straps on for my belt. And he put a ferro loop on there for me for the ferro that he made me out of brass and walnut. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kit. Love this thing. So I'm gonna use it. It's one of my favorites, which I have many. It's very simple. When you get a ferro, I'm gonna leave the striker, and I'm just gonna use my knife. But when you buy a ferro, it's definitely coated. It's coated in a black paint coating, as you can see on this side right here. And that's for if it comes into contact with salt water will corrode this magnesium. It will corrode the crap out of it. And there's different grades of magnesium. All of them will start a fire. I have some very cheap ones, all the way up to some high grade freaking Swedish steels. But they all definitely do the job. They all do. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. As long as it throws a spark and you have your tinder already available and your bird's nest correct and fluffed out with some very dry tinders, and you want your tinders to be very dry and small, feathered out or whatnot. You can see there's one of those cotton pads that I waxed and put petroleum jelly on. So hopefully we'll get this thing going and it won't be much of a problem. Some people like to use the spine of the knife. A 90-degree spine works wonders, but I don't really care. You know, a freaking blade throws more sparks. I'll use my blade. I'll use the freaking spine. See, Oh, and it about started. It caught fire and luckily went out because I wasn't ready yet. But as you see, I like using my blade. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm me. I do what I do. You know, I do things different than everybody else. But I like to use my blade because it throws a freaking hell of a spark. Some people don't do it. I will use my spine maybe in this one. But I'm just stating that, you know, I'm different than everyone else, and you do it your way, I do it my way, you know. So what we can do here, we're gonna get this thing going and start us a little campfire for us, a little camp meal. We're gonna cook us some corned beef hash and a lot of other goodies out here. And some you can really, it's better to hold your fire still up to your nest or your fire starter that you got going, and just scrape down. That way it'll be a direct freaking hit. But I want to strike this like at a faster speed or whatnot, and maybe it'll get going. I won't knock my pan over or nothing. There it goes, boys. And this will stay lit for a good amount of minutes. I'll add a few more things onto it since I have, this is my pan for starting fires. Right here, I have plenty around here, and when I go somewhere I usually carry with me tinfoil in my kit. These leaves will work pretty well. I mean, ain't no shame to my game. You know, you're out in the woods, you do your own thing, whatever works for you, works for you. We'll get that going. Go to the fire. This sucker will get her going real good and quick. And you see I got my kindling right there. It'll get her going. And we'll get our doggone fuel going here. After those sticks catch flame and start leaving a little bit of coals behind. But it's that simple, especially with Ferro. Ferro's awesome. I love them. I love all my boys who make them, put handles on them and whatnot. And this one right here is made by Bacon, Von Baconstein. He's one of our admins on the Bushcraft Survival Preppers page as James Madison. Very good old boy. Love him to death and very professional guy. So whenever he has time and y'all ever want anything from him, he makes knives also. You make sure to give him a holler. Just a shout out to my boy. But y'all take it easy and remember to get outdoors and adventure. Thanks.